All right, y'all, welcome to my experience channel, how I trade on Thinkorswim. So in today's video, I'm going to show you Thinkorswim platform, 2 tools that I use. So welcome y'all to my experience channel. We're going to get into it about Thinkorswim platform. This is the platform that I use to trade. Some of you may use it, some of you may not. But if you do use it, I got 2 tools that I use that helps me trade during the day. So we're going to look at the SPY chart. We're going to look at it on a Friday just before the morning bell so you can see actually what the tools I use. All right, so here we're looking at the SPY. As you can see, I got 2 charts pulled up. I do have a 1 minute and I have the 5 minute chart. I usually trade on a 1 minute and a 5 minute chart when I'm doing day trading. We're gonna go up here to the top to drawings. Once I go to drawings, I go to draw tools and I click on right here where it says price level. This is the tool that I use to make my lines or draw my lines, like my support lines, my resistance lines. And as you can see right here, we could take the pencil. That looks like a moment of support for the SPY. I'm gonna click right here, double click, bam, you got your line. Then I might come over here and say, okay, it hit right there. Maybe there's another support. And then here we're gonna see some resistance where it tried to hit that and it pulled back. So that's how easy you could draw some lines with that tool right here. And you could customize this tool if you want to. All you do, right click on it. You could go to edit properties. You can go to remove the drawing if you didn't like what you drew. Or another thing you could also go to in this, say, hey, how can I edit that? How can I customize those lines? How can I have long lines, straight lines? It's real simple. All you do is point to that line, you click on edit properties, and this pulls up this window right here. So in this window, as you can see, I could change the color. I say, hey, today I'm feeling like I want some purple or pink. Then we could change it to pink. I don't want the dotted lines. I want regular long lines. I hit OK. There you see how it changed that line. But usually how I set mine is I do the dotted lines. That way it's not distracting me and covering up stuff. And I do the kind of cream yellowish color. That's what I like to select. But you could select your width from right here from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or you can take off the left extension where it goes all the way to the left, goes all the way to the right. Right here is the right extension. You can even show the name if you don't want to show the name, but I don't do mine like that. I just keep it with the dotted lines. All right, so you're looking at the SPY. So that's one of my tools, y'all, that I use. The next tool that I'm going to show you that I use is the Vwap. Now let's pull up the studies and how you can get this. All right here, you just go to edit studies. Right in here, you type in Vwap, which I already have. But as you can see, it pulls it up right here. All you do, once you click on it, it pops up over there. I kind of made a bunch of them. But also in the Vwap, you can click on that little gearbox and you can select it. You could change the color of it. You could do the upper band, the lower band, you can actually take them off if you don't want the upper band and the lower band. So we're going to hit OK. I already have the Vwap right here. Now, what I use this tool is I kind of use it to also tell me a little direction of where the chart is going, also where some support is and where some resistance is. As you can see right here, the SPY is right around in the middle. It's a little bit above that middle Vwap. So once this kind of breaks this line and kind of see how it broke that line and got right up under it, I kind of look for it to do some, it's a signal that is not quite staying above that. It may break that line. That might be a signal that it's about to be on a downtrend. So I would kind of play puts on there, especially if it goes below this line, then you know it's average down. You can also use that with the RSI right here, and you can kind of line them up to see where it dropped, where it started to climb. And you can see where it dropped right there. You see how it dropped? And then also you saw the RSI, it was definitely below the 60 mark, 50 mark. So right now we're gonna get into the SPY. This is about to be open. I'm gonna play this back so we can see actually what is going on with the chart. And as you can see, it is around, let's see, what time is it? As you can see, it is 9:28. So we got about 1 minute and 30 seconds before the market opens. But as you can see, the SPY it doesn't seem to be getting over that line right there. So when I kind of see that may signal, hey, It might be going on a downtrend. It can't get above this line. We got about 1 minute before the market opens, as you can see. Also, what I do is I put it on a 5-minute chart. I got my 5-minute chart over here, and I got my 1-minute chart over here. As you can see on the 5-minute chart, it has a nice green candlestick. So that looks kind of good. The market is about to open in less than 40 seconds. So once that opens, we kind of see what's it going to do. The market's about to open in a few seconds. So we're going to see what it does. A lot of times you will get a pullback when the market opens. A lot of sellers are selling. The market doesn't know what direction it's going to go. As you can see, it's gapping up right there. So we got about 15 seconds before the market opens. Right now, it definitely crossed my middle line. So it's going, and it's about to hit my support line. Remember, I set this support line right here. So we're going to see if it's going to break through it or if it didn't. The market is now open. The SPY is starting to go up. Let's see if it's going to go through that line. It kind of broke a little bit through it, but it's going back. Okay, it's kind of breaking up. As you can see on the 5-minute chart, it's having a little trouble getting past that. That's why you set these levels, y'all, resistance and support, because that gives you an idea of kind of where it's at in these markers that you set. It looks like it's going down, y'all. As you can see, it's unable to break that. So that would be my entry sign that this is going down. So I would take puts right now, y'all, because it failed to break it. It tried to break it up here, but it didn't get up here. The second time, it couldn't do it. The third time, it didn't. So as you can see, it's going down. It's actually going down. I would have already entered right here in SPY puts. We're gonna play it out and just see if I would have started banking. Of course, I'm banking right now because as you can see, this candle looks like it's about to engulf that green candle right there. So we're still looking to see, and I believe it is. It's around 9:31, just under 2 minutes since the market opened. And as you can see, the SPY is starting to pull back. So here's my next level that I set right here. I said that could be a level of support since it bounced here, and it broke through a little bit, but then bounced and went up. So as we can see, as it's getting to that level, let me see if I could blow this up for y'all so y'all can see a little bit clear. All right, it's starting to test that level. I'm still in puts as we playing right now, so I'm still in my puts. I'm not letting my puts go, because right now down here, I would see where I set this level right here. I expect it to go down to here. If it tests this line right here, I could take profit or stay into the puts. So as you can see, y'all, it is starting to move down. So this would be where I start, I'm making some profit. As you can see, it broke that line of support, and then it's testing the other one I made, and it looks like it's about to break that. As you can see on the 1-minute chart, you got a green candle right here. 5-minute chart is a huge red candle that has took over that and that and that. So right now, as you can see, it's starting to drop down to our lower VWAP line. Use the VWAP as a sign of support or a sign of resistance. But if you here looking at the 5-minute chart, you can see that it's not moving back up. It's about to touch our other line of support. So when I day trade, y'all, I day trade and I use the 5-minute and the 1-minute. Just to recap, I'm using the Vwap study as my guide for resistance and support. Also to see if it's going to be on an uptrend or a downtrend once it gets below the middle VWAP. Also, I got my drawn tool that I'm using, my price level, which I'm easily able to click on different parts, as you can see, and make lines where I want the resistance and support. As you can see, y'all, the SPY broke that next level of support that I set. Also right here, this will be my next one down here. And as you can see, if you're in puts, you're smiling right now because you're making some money, because it went all the way there. That's where you bought in. And then it hit this line, went through it, and now it's going through that line. I'm paying attention to the 5-minute chart over here. So my take profit, or you can see if it gets below this line, it's a signal that it is on a downtrend. So we're gonna fast forward, y'all, just to kind of see what it does. So I just fast forward a little bit, y'all, so we can kind of move on and see. As you can see, the SPY is still on a downtrend. Let me pull back up and stretch my 5-minute chart so we can see that real good. It definitely broke this support and it's going below that support. So it's about to be reaching the bottom VWAP. So that is kind of my sign that, hey, this SPY is in a downtrend, y'all. I'm gonna click one more and we're gonna fast forward just one more to see. All right, here we go. We're gonna continue to see what direction it's going. But as you can see, it's still moving on a downtrend. It's trying to pop back up. We took it right here. And right here, it may test that support line, which it kind of does. So when you set your alerts, you can always set your alert to go a little bit above that line. So that way, or you want to set your stop loss or stop limit. I always set it below my support level. So if it taps it, which it sometimes break through, I'm either still in the trade. So this is a good sign, y'all. If you played puts, you are very happy right now because you bought in right here up at the top where you bought in your puts, and now you got a big red candle right here, y'all. So right now it's going to test our line to see if it's going to test that support line that we drew. And as you can see that it is already getting into the last VWAP line. So that still is my confirmation that it is on a downtrend. We're going to fast forward it a little bit more just to see what happens next. As you can see, look at it, y'all. It already broke that support. It broke through the line, our last VWAP line. So that is a signal that this is in a downtrend. We had bought our puts up here. It broke that support line, and that was confirmation that this is going down. So those are the tools that I use, y'all. All right, y'all, so we only got a few seconds left. I hope that helped. I hope you check out my other videos. I hope you leave a comment, you share, like, and subscribe, and we'll get into the next video and see what we're gonna learn new.